controls right now. Quinn Cook up against the Weber State product. Whoa! What a finish! This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
McCollum to Lillard. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
Nice pass to set things up.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To McCollum. Here comes the screen. C.J. McCollum. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope. A pass stolen by Portland. To Ken Bazemore. Here comes the screen. McCollum. The pass taken away by the Lakers. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lillard. Caldwell Pope. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Our game programs have player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your
Lillard in a matchup with Quinn Cook. To the rim. Flushes down the slam.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
McCollum.
Wait on it.
To Lillard.
Pick coming left.
Has a look. Lillard with a shot. No. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lillard guarded by Cook. To McCollum. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Finally something goes their way. I I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Count the bucket for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Portland has the ball. To McCollum. Side. JaVale McGee knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
McCollum. Lillard, his first effort off the mark. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
McCollum to Ken Bazemore. Short jumper won't fall.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it. Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. Nice pass to set things up. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Caldwell-Pope. 3-second count. Lillard, defended by Quinn Cook. To Ken Bazemore. JaVale McGee with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Davis.
Locked up, boy. I got your help here.
And McCollum sneaks in for the rebound. McCollum with the basketball. Down a bundle.
Pick up, match up.
Screen coming. McCollum. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. McCollum. To Rodney Hood.
Wait on it. Shooter.
Doesn't have the touch.
Make that,
No
baby.
good.
Gotta make that.
To Kyle Kuzma. They'll get it down to Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
McCollum to Rodney Hood. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The follow won't go either. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. Missed his first. That one goes.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lakers ball. To Davis. It goes down. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
I got your rebound. I got you.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Big finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the efficient. The rookie here tonight.
McCollum into the front court. His guys down big. Nurkic to Ken Bazemore. McCollum. Not that time.
Make the next. Make the next.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He gets it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
McCollum to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Calls out of...
Substitutions, Portland. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's Cook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Deep two there, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Wait on it.
Able to convert inside. To Rodney Hood.
Screen, I got your help.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Let's go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been... One of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got to...
Hood to Nurkic. And it's Davis for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Nurkic to Ken Bazemore. Anthony Davis swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Ah, the monster stuff. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore.
Shot up, shot up.
And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, That can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Short jumper stays out. Lillard up against Cook. To Rodney Hood. Lillard. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Davis. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. To Ken Bazemore. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Can't connect from in close. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I got him.
Lillard, defended by Quinn Cook. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Whiteside. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Hassan Whiteside. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Nope. First one does not go. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. It's Cook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Slams it down. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coach wants to... These guys here in this third quarter. Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall.
Wait on it.
Count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Trailblazers take over. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Great feed.
all me.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. Lillard guarded by Cook. To Rodney Hood. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Caldwell Pope has a chance. And it's Lillard with the rebound. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Anthony Tolliver trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Portland ball. Lillard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Cousins. The drive, right to the basket. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Rodney Hood above the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Quinn Cook sizing up the all-star Lillard. Oh, emphatic slam. To Lillard. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lillard in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lakers ball. Quinn Cook matched up with Lillard. Stuffs it down with authority.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Anthony Davis tips it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
It's Cook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Deep two there, won't go. to Lillard.
Hey, watch the screen left. Wait on it.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Damian Lillard. Off the mark. Well contested. Davis. To Kyle Kuzma. They call a 3-second violation. Dame rises, and he drains it.
Folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
To Davis for 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Trailblazers with the basketball. Hood to Lillard. Surveys the floor. Portland has 4 to shoot. It's Lillard for 2. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Quinn Cook, defended by Lillard. To Davis.
I got him.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Kyle Kuzma. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
To Lillard. Has a look. Shot by Lillard, no good. And finishes strong.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes early is the right play and the most efficient.
Lillard. To Ken Bazemore. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. Portland has the ball. Here comes the screen. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Long heave from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Lakers dominated this game,
player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double dishing, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies, they copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in this fit. Just asking to just rob me in these kicks. Just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. See you sweat. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. See you sweat, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the yeah. Lights on, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend,
I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Still alive, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. Oh, I swear down, I'ma show them I'm in. They wish down, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. See you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. I bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. I bet you go. My like. My like. My like.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Let's go, Swan.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Locked and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick? Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air!
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put 2 in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for wears.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the D's.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
we be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
Mingle with the judge and both form.
Questions that we asking ourselves, having the thought.
Spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
what you around us for?
We do what we want, man.
We get around the law.
Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links.
LOX give respect, cause fear stinks.
Chair at the table,
it's the commission.
A rare thing.
B, come on, it's us. You hear kings.
We still still smell money in here, Frank. Raps like a dice game. We about to clear bank.
Everybody back up.
What?
Man down. Back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something.
Just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. The opening tip-off is won by the Houston Rockets. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Another follow, still no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Lakers ball. Quinn Cook against Westbrook. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Has a look. He connects. Not the guy you think would beat you.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Quinn Cook matched up with Capella. And the Rockets clear the board. Westbrook with the basketball. Up 5. Harden. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
In a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw try, off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 5. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Nice pass to set things up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Harden with it up top. Leads 4. JaVale McGee tips it. Lakers at the controls right now. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Westbrook with it. Leads a bucket. To Capella. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Oh, the slam popped out. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Nothing going here on that drive. to Harden. Fires the three. Not going down here. Caldwell Pope. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Interviews and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
Beyond go.
To Caldwell Pope. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook into the front court. It's 12-10. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Los Angeles, they have it. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip.
That boy got jumper.
Westbrook with the basketball. 5-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope with a drop step. And look out.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Harden in possession. Right now, down 7. Knocked loose. Capella. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Caldwell Pope curling inside. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Now down 6. Short jumper won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
It goes down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
It's James Harden once again. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Kyle Kuzma. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Harden into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Austin Rivers to Harden. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For LA, number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number
Nene.
42, Nene.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Rondo with it. His team on top by 8. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I like that aggression early. Settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Harden to the basket, but his shot stays out. Rondo with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. To Kyle Kuzma. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Rivers into the front court. Down 12. Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss. Into the front court comes Rondo. Looking to make something happen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Rondo into the front court. They lead it by 14. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Harden. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Kyle Kuzma. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Los Angeles has the basketball. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Team PJ Tucker. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Harden.
15, DeMarcus Cousins.
To PJ Tucker. Slams it down. Picked up. Here we go.
Number 17, PJ Tucker.
Lakers ball. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Harden in a matchup with Boogie. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Rondo matched up with Rivers. And the rebound taken down by Houston. To Harden. To Rivers. To Harden. Short jumper stays out.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
The assist from number 14.
Rockets have the ball. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Slam dunk.
The assist from number 3, Anthony Davis.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. To James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins one.
Stepping in for the Houston Rockets, number 35, Kenneth Faried.
LeBron James, defended by Tucker. To Kyle Kuzma. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Time for some new personnel into the game. Kuzma. Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. It's Rockets ball. Tucker to Harden. Off the assist.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Around the perimeter. To Kyle Kuzma. And a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Harden. 4-3. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot.
Here it is.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game trap. Field goals.
The Houston Rockets definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. The shooting was certainly worse in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense to Cousins. James. And the rebound pulled in by Capella. Harden in possession. His guys down big.
Substitutions, Houston. Into the game for the Lakers.
Rivers, guarded by Cook. JaVale McGee rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Capella to Harden. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Quinn Cook picked up by Westbrook. For 3, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Houston with the basketball. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. No issues for Kuzma. Hands in his face, he drills it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Capella. To Westbrook. Beyond the arc for 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other. To be hurting another big-time finish.
To Capella. Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Caldwell Pope. And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Westbrook. Harden. From the outside, no good.
We call some of the practice players. You know the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Oh, Russell Westbrook, 4 out of 10.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Quinn Cook, defended by Tyson Chandler. Short jumper off the mark. Harden with the basketball. Down a bundle. And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. Oh, blocked away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here we go. Here we go.
VM Go.